A U.S. Supreme Court heard one of the biggest cases in years. It involves Mississippi's 15-week ban on abortions. The court could wind up overturning the nationwide ban outright that has been in place for nearly 50 years. Rather, we should say abortion has been allowed for 50 years. There were rallies for and against abortion rights in cities across the country, including Lancaster, and that is where we find our Brian Munoz. Good evening, Brian.
Good evening, Alicia. Yes, ahead of today's arguments, many pro-choice advocates met in Penn Square, with many feeling uneasy about what comes next if the case doesn't tip in their favor. Alexis Mendoza is fighting to make access to health care in all its forms easier, not harder. Growing up as a child of immigrants, she saw firsthand how hard it can be.
No language access. There was no papers that were in Spanish that could let my parents know, like, hey, do you have this illness? Do you need help with this and that?
She was one of dozens in downtown Lancaster today voicing their concerns about a Supreme Court case that puts abortion access in the balance.
Whatever the court decides today, we're all going to have to pitch in to fight for health care. This can no longer be sort of a spectator sport. Our communities are at real risk.
And they say a lot of the people in those at-risk communities live here.
The southern half of Lancaster City has exactly one private practice. The black and brown parts of this community live without easily accessible and available health care.
Those on the other side of the fight are also mobilizing.
The enormity of the abortion decision. Abortion takes 2,400 lives every day in the United States, 85 every day here in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania.
And say it should be about the facts, not emotions.
There are many women who regret their abortions, many women who've been physically and emotionally wounded by the abortion decision. And oftentimes that is a decision that is not made between a woman and a doctor. Most of the time it's made just out of fear.
For now, these pro-choice activists are not staying silent.
We're not going to be quiet. We're not going to be shut down, censored, and gaslit. There will be noise, and that will be the outcome.
A decision from today's case isn't expected until late spring or early summer. Live in Lancaster, Brian Munoz, ABC 27 News.